Number 5 for him. Number 20, and for the Warriors, lost.
Check, testing.
Again, the Lady Tigers, 20, number 2,
Check, testing. Welcome everybody to the game tonight. Cardinals are in the playoffs and it is regionals tonight. Going to be going against Okarche on their home floor. You'll have to give me grace on the scoreboard. The scoreboard here is a video stream. Well, let's go ahead and take the scoreboard down for now. We'll put it back up in a little bit. So the Cardinals going against Okarche here in Okarche, Oklahoma. There's a lot of things that you can say when you go into a game like this. You can talk about David versus Goliath. You can talk about the Spartans at the Battle of Thermopylae. You can talk about the Alamo. All sorts of battles that come to mind whenever you're talking about going against overwhelming odds. The Cardinals get to play the role of sacrificial lamb tonight going against the Okarche Warriors, and here's why. This Okarche team is one of the all-time great teams. They're going for a three-peat. Only 15 times in the state of Oklahoma ever in our history. Have you ever had a three-peat? And these boys from Okarche are going for it. They won in 24, they won in 25, and they are number one in Class A. They haven't lost against a Class A team in 3 years. They haven't scored under 80 against a team from Class A this year. But the Cardinals come in, and if there's such a thing as having an ace in your pocket, the Cardinals might just have one. Coach Carr played here once upon a time. He played for Coach West, the legendary Coach West, number 3 all-time in wins. That's Ray West. Ray's son Aaron is the coach now. And Coach Carr knows these systems. He knows this building. He knows this town. He grew up here once upon a time. This Okarche crowd was cheering for a guy that they knew well. We'll talk about schedules here in a moment. That guy right there. Here in the Hall of Honor, where they've got all of their different All-Staters, Coach Carr ranks among them. He was an All-Stater in 2007, averaged over 20 points a game, averaged over 10 rebounds a game, and was throwing the ball around well, had about 7 assists a game if I got the stats right. The Cardinals facing off against this Okarche team will be trying to advance in the playoffs. If they can win this game tonight, and it's an uphill climb through the snow with the wind blowing against them, if they can do it, they go into Saturday to the regional championship. You can see that bracket right there. If we happen to lose tonight, as everybody who does the odds, if Vegas was picking this game, they would be picking Okarche. But if the Cardinals don't win this game, we'll be playing on Friday afternoon against the loser of the Arapahoe-Butler-Moreland game. The winner of this game plays the winner of the Arapahoe-Butler-Moreland game. That game's going on tonight. We'll try and check in on that as the game goes on. Take a look at the schedules for these two teams. Your Cardinals come in sitting at 13-11, another winning record. It's been a tough road to hoe. At one point, working our way through December, you can see the losses in that dark red over there on the right side. Cardinals went through a stretch of losing 5 in a row, but if you look in recent history here, as we got through from the Buffalo tournament on, the Cardinals have been on a bit of a roll, winning 5 of the last 6, including the win over Boise City, a ranked team in B2. Now, Okarche, I told you beware. Here's their record. Those 3 red marks on the schedule. At first you're going, oh, well, they had a tough December when New Year's was coming along. Folks, that was the Tournament of Champions. Those are 5A and 6A teams. Their only games where they scored under 80 this year, and it was against some of the top 5 and 6A teams. So, very, very tough team. But the Cardinals will be trying to do what they can to go against them and get the win here on the road. The game before us, it was Laverne going against Okarche's girls, and I had that on for just a little bit for those of you who are tuning in, not early, but expecting us to be on at 7:15. Okarche's girls got out big on Laverne early and finished that game off. So Laverne will be dropping into the consolation side, the consolation side of the bracket. Scoreboard tonight will be a little bit of a challenge. Their scoreboard here is a beautiful screen, but my camera and OCR software doesn't like it whenever they start showing pictures in the places where the numbers would be. I'll write it and try to keep it in good shape for you as the night goes on. Like I said, Okarche likes to run. To give you a little bit of a preview of this team, there's one guy that you need to know about. We'll be talking about him as this night goes on. Not Coach Carr. We'll be talking about him too. Not that bracket. Sorry, I'm missing Coach Barnes here being with me. This guy right here. Number 11 for Okarche, Jet Muggenberg. Jet Muggenberg, that's the name we'll be calling early. We'll be calling often. You can see him there toward the end of January, beginning of February. Jet scored his 2,500th point. You got that right. That's not a typo. 2,500 points for Jet. That puts him in very elite company. He was only the 37th player ever in Oklahoma boys basketball history to score 2,500 points. So that was a couple of weeks ago at the beginning of the month. Okarche doesn't put all their stats online. They don't put their highlights from their games online. By my estimation, he's already over 2,600 points. He has hit 50 several times this year. But they're expecting him to make a run at the all-time record holder from Okarche, guy by the name of Barry Schwartz. And that would put him in the top 30 all-time. Right now, he's sitting somewhere around number 35 all-time. Again, all-time forever of all Oklahoma boys basketball. So he is the highest scorer that is currently playing. So he's the highest active scorer with career scoring right now who's playing in Oklahoma. There's a couple other guys in the top 50 right now, but Jet's the top. So we'll be watching number 11. Now, play style, what do we expect to see from these guys? What do they do? Well, Coach Carr played here at Okarche, and a lot of the things that we see from the Cardinals are things that Okarche does. They will play full court, they'll run, and then they'll run, and then they'll run some more. They'll pull up and shoot a three on you. Now, their defense, they don't play as tight a defense as the Cardinals do. The Cardinals actually hold to about the same point scoring defense as Okarche. They're both in the low 40s. The difference is Okarche averages, you ready for this? They average 93 points a game. And that's with Coach West holding them under 100, except for a couple of games this year. They've only topped 100 3 times. And I say only. We haven't streamed a game with a team scoring 100. So we'll likely see the highest scoring game that we've ever streamed before, unless we can hold Okarche well below their season average. Now, a lot of teams score big points on Okarche. Their average is they only allow 40, but they do have teams where they're allowing in the 60s. But then they also have games that they will only allow in the 30s. Cherokee on Friday got beat 99-36. So we get the pleasure of watching one of the all-time teams tonight, and we get to see for the Cardinals how we match up, what we can learn from this kind of play style. We get to learn from watching Muggenberg just what that kind of player looks like. He'll be playing D1 basketball next year. He's already committed to UCO. He'll be playing at Edmond. Okarche overall has 15 state titles. The Cardinals, as you guys know, we sit at 26. The 3 titles for the boys, 2005, 2024, and 1979 was their 3rd. They have 5 titles for the girls, 2 in the 80s and 3 in the 2010s. They did win baseball in the fall this year. So they have 2 titles already this year, 1 in baseball, and then they just won academic ball in Class 2A. And then their other 5 titles come from one-act play. They've been a very good one-act play team going back to the 90s. They have 5 titles there. Over the last 3 years, Okarche, the number 4 team in the state with 97 wins total. So tremendous, tremendous team. We're going to get ready for the starters.
Okarche welcomes you to the 2026 Closing #1 Okarche Regional for its game between the Okarche Warriors and the Turpin Oklahoma. Head coach for the Warriors is Aaron West, assisted by Brandon Turpin and the first
They do some fun stuff here. We'll go ahead and get this
and now they're starting lineup for the
to show how they do introductions here.
and Seymour with number 14.
Starters for the Cardinals. Number 14, Cesar Quintana. Number 3, Max Garza. Number 13, Saul Alvarado. Number 15, Gage Peters. Number 23, Jag Huffman. Almost said Jed Huffman. Keeping Jet and Jag straight with those two players is going to be tough tonight. Here come the starters for Okarche. Number 0, Ethan Kirby. Number 11, Jet Muggenberg. Number 15, Brett Carnott. Number 33, Easton Roby. Number 35, Colin Hendrickson. Okarche's coach, as I mentioned before, Aaron West. Well, folks, let's see what number 1 looks like. A couple of years ago, our girls got to play ceiling when they were on their 4-peat run. We played them in the area consolation game. And we got to see what one of the all-time great girls teams looks like. Tonight, we get to take a chance at upsetting one of the all-time great boys teams. Beautiful, beautiful arena here. Hendrickson will match up with Garza for tip-off. Muggenberg's got it. Quick shot up and in by Hendrickson. And Okarche goes to full court defense. Garza over to Huffman. Huffman's holding it, looking, getting an opening. Back to Max. Saul up ahead through the double team to Gage. Gage has it tipped out of bounds by Ethan Kirby. Okarche, a fast playing team. Into Gage. Gage over to Jag. Jag, short jumper, up and in. Okarche the other way, coming in a hurry. Cardinals let Muggenberg take a 3. He misses it. Rebound inside by Roby. Roby with the rebound, puts it up and in. Cardinals get it into Saul. Over to Caesar. Jag. Stutter step, kick back out to Caesar. Okarche playing a tight zone, really extending out to cover the ball. Oh, they're matching up. That's a man. 3-point attempt by Huffman is a miss. Muggenberg's got the rebound. Kick up ahead. Carnott. There goes, that's Hendrickson. No, that's Roby. Rebound underneath, miss. Boy, Okarche's such a good rebounding team. But Max is able to fight through it, gets the rebound, outlet to Saul, and the Cardinals get it up the floor. Oh, pass for Jag is hit by Roby, stolen by Okarche. Carnott coming in a hurry. Cross-court pass to Kirby. Kirby from the corner for 3, rims it out. Caesar tips away the rebound. Jags got it. Jags on the run. Jag puts it up, bounces around, up and in, count it. And that'll be a foul on Hendrickson. Jag pulls the Cardinals within 1. Jag puts it in. It's all tied up. Turpin and Okarche at 5. Quick 3, up and in by Kirby, and the tie game didn't last for long. Okarche gets the lead again off the three-pointer. Cardinals in a hurry, and then Gage pulls it up. Double team, tipped away by Kirby. Kirby for the layup, and it's missed, but then followed by Hendrickson. Okarche plays so fast. This is the pace that the Cardinals would love to go. Oh, pass up ahead for Jag, just a little bit off. Tracked down by Carnot. And here comes Okarche in a hurry. Here's Kirby again from the corner. This is a miss. Muggenberg fighting for it with Max. Max comes away with it. And Max trying to get an outlet to Saul. Ball got tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Mason Barnett's going to come in. Gage to the bench. This Okarche team can easily score 40 in the first quarter if you're not careful. You can see the pace of this game is just, you talk about barnstorming, whatever other analogies you want to use. They're going to have a foul. Kirby's going to pick up the foul. That's 2 on Okarche. No fouls on Turpin. Cardinals trail by 5. Okarche trying to steam their way out to a quick lead on the Cardinals. Barnett steps through and finds Max wide open underneath. Great job by Barnett to contain his composure. Looks down floor, finds Max. And the Cardinals keep it at a 3-point game. Do we have a timeout or not? No timeout. Not sure what's going on there. I think Coach Carr thought that Coach West had taken a timeout. Kirby, back up to Muggenberg. Muggenberg, beautiful pass underneath. Finds Carnot for 2. That's the other thing about Muggenberg is he can really pass that ball. Cardinals down the floor in a hurry. Saul puts it up but can't get it. Saul tried to protect the ball with his body and ended up not getting the shot up correctly. Couldn't regain the rebound, and Okarche's got the ball. Cardinals coming out to press Okarche. Muggenberg's got it. Muggenberg. Pass Max. Puts it up and in. Muggenberg's got his first points of the game. Saul picks it up. He's in double team. Gets it up ahead to Mason. Cardinals are enjoying this pace so far. Max gets a shot blocked, and it'll be a foul. Max is going to go to the line shooting 3. This will be on Carnot. Okarche plays so aggressive. They're just on you the whole time. And usually what's going to happen is they'll just wear you down. But this is exactly what the Cardinals would like to do. So this is the Cardinals getting a glimpse of what Coach Carr would like the Turpin future to look like. If you watch our junior high and our 5th and 6th, you see this type of intensity that Coach Carr is breeding in our young players. Our high schoolers are still a little bit adjusting to it, but picking up on it. But you can see it in all of the roots of what Coach Carr is doing at Turpin. Max misses the 3-point, or all 3 of the free throws that he had the chance at. Cardinals down by 7. Roby, throws it over to Kirby, and it's way too hard. Out of bounds. Lands on the Cardinal bench. And the Cardinals will be thrown in. Fowler's going to come in. Max is going to get a quick break. Saul gets the ball poked away by Muggenberg. Muggenberg, for most teams, would be playing down low, and he can post up, 6'3". But he'll be playing guard in college. This Okarche, whoops, that was a double, but they didn't call it. Cardinals have it up ahead. Caesar coming quick. Kick over to Mason, wide open for 3. Mason puts it up, in, off the glass. Cardinals back within 4. Pass intended for Muggenberg. Looked like it might have been an alley-oop attempt, but it's off. And the Cardinals coming the other way in a hurry. Caesar going for 3. Off. Cardinals were streaming back, trying to make safety. Jags get called for a block at midcourt.
That was on number 23.
All right, I've got to adjust our scoreboard now that we're in the double digits. I apologize. Everything tonight's going to go fast. There we go. 14-10 is the actual score.
That was on number 1.
Foul is on Mason Barnett, his first. Kirby going for 3. It's a miss. Hit the top of the standard. Cardinals had the ball. Fowler looking to find somebody to throw it into. Gets it to Caesar. Caesar knows you got to be careful of that double team. Then Mason over to Saul. Cardinals got to get this thing across the timeline. Caesar up ahead to Fowler. Fowler to Jag. A little bit too hot coming in. Jag lost it out of bounds. Cardinals have got to have extreme nerves and be working through the adrenaline here going against the number 1 team. They know all of these numbers. They know that Okarche hasn't been beat by a Class A team in 3 years. They know these guys average 90. And so the adrenaline dump going against them and then getting out on the floor and seeing, hey, wait a second. We're deep in the first quarter and we're within 4 and we've had some opportunities like that last one, throwing away a chance at a layup. Gradually, if the Cardinals can stay close, confidence can start to build. Now, if you blink, Okarche is going to dump 30 on you. The challenge is going to be playing at this high level and continuing that on for over 28 more minutes. Kirby going for 3 again. Cardinals keep leaving Kirby alone, and he makes us pay again. Muggenberg tips the ball, but Caesar has it. Caesar up ahead to Fowler. Fowler comes in, puts it in. Cardinals are enjoying the pace. Underneath, wide open. Roby cuts to the basket. Cardinals did not have him accounted for, and Roby puts in 2. Okarche up by 7. Caesar over to Mason. Mason, quick trigger. Can't get it to fall. Oh, Fowler gets knocked to the ground. Somebody's getting called for a foul on that one. Roby and Carnett. That'll be on Roby. That's his first foul. 14 fouls on Okarche. Cardinals will be in the bonus from here on out. Fowler will go to the bench. Max will come back in. Caesar, open. Fall away jumper. Beautiful looking shot by Caesar. Cardinals back within 5. Here comes Okarche storming down the floor. Roby going against Caesar, and Caesar will get a block. Caesar was trying to draw the charge, but got there just a moment too late. Good attempt. Underneath, Roby doesn't get it. Max is doing a great job, as well as the other Cardinals, of altering shots. No! Caesar runs into Kirby. Kirby was trying to step in front of that pass. There's so many things here where the Cardinals don't have the experience that the Warriors do in this defense and this offense, but there's so many things where you're seeing, I don't want to say mirror images because I don't want to put us in the category of what Okarche is, but you can see the similarities between these two teams that I play, even on a play like that. The two guys stepping into each other right there. Oh, it was Saul who got fouled. And who was the foul on? Who was the foul on?
Ethan Kirby.
Oh, second foul on Kirby. Saul makes one of the free throws. There's Roby. Kick into the corner. This is Macklin Smith, but a miss. Gage has it. Uh-oh. Muggenberg tips away the pass that Max was looking down for Mason. And here it comes the other way. Muggenberg's got it. Cardinals done a great job holding Muggenberg scoring down. Oh, good job by Carnot attacking the basket. Tremendous ball movement by the Warriors. And the Cardinals up ahead to Gage. Oh, Gage goes down. Okarche says that should have been a travel, and they're right. We'll take it. Something happened and Gage collapsed, but he's okay. He's out there and he's still going. Mason Nelson's out there for the first time. Baseline to Saul. Saul picks it up. Oh, I don't know what Saul was going for. Saul went for a weird version of a Euro step there. Not a Euro step, but a kind of a gather step. Oh, there's Muggenberg. Muggenberg gets another bucket. He's got 4. And Okarche up by 8. Oh, bad pass. Muggenberg's got it. Saul tried to draw the charge, and Saul was having to slide sideways trying to catch Jet Muggenberg. Referee spotted it, called him for the blocking foul. Muggenberg will go to the line. Muggenberg misses first. Caesar coming back in. Fowler coming back in. Jag coming back in. Nelson, Alvarado, and Gage all go to the bench. Coach Kerr trying to keep everybody fresh. Muggenberg misses both. Caesar's got it. Jet splits a loose double team. Kick up ahead to Mason. Mason attacks. Over to Max. Max puts it up from short baseline shot. Up and in. 4 points for Max. Thrown into Hendrickson. Henderson into the corner. Quickly underneath for Muggenberg. Muggenberg probably got fouled by Fowler. Off by Roby. Oh, Muggenberg tips it from behind Riley. Riley's got to block out. Muggenberg's too good. That's another 2 points for Roby. Oh, Cardinals just about throw that away, but Max pulls it back in. Cardinals down by 8. The Warriors starting to outpace us a little bit. Jags can get pushed. He'll go to the line shooting 2. So on number 30, Kaisa Navia. Jag misses the first. Boy, our adrenaline is through the roof. I don't know if we've made it. I think we've made 1 free throw the whole night. Coach Barnes was having troubles with getting Game Changer getting YouTube to work correctly. Yes, it is our 3rd made free throw. 7-point difference for the team. Muggenberg picks it up. Now Arnett coming out to challenge. Out to Roby. Roby back to Muggenberg. Oh, my word, what a quick trigger Muggenberg's got. Rebound. Avia tries throwing it up but can't get it to fall. We'd be looking at the Cardinal cheerleaders right now, but with those high winds, folks, it was pretty dicey when we left Turpin today. It was a challenge. I actually put my seatbelt on the bus. You could really feel it. So the cheerleaders were unable to come. And then, as you guys well know, back home, really struggling with the effects of the wildfires. I know some of you guys aren't even able to watch, so you'll be watching this later on. But we'll be figuring out the consequences of the wildfires. At one point, I think every one of the highways in Beaver County was shut down, at least in one stretch or another. I'm going to go ahead and take the scoreboard off for the moment. When they put video up on their scoreboard, it makes ours go kind of crazy. Here we go with second quarter. Mason Barnett, Cesar Quintana, Max Garza, Riley Fowler, and Jag Huffman out there on the floor for the Cardinals. Caesar's got it. Okarche. Looks like they're tightening up the defense just a little bit more. I'm sure Coach West was saying, hey, what are you going to do? And Muggenberg just kept losing control and regaining it. Tremendous ball handling skills. There he goes. Boy, that's a pretty looking shot, but he hasn't got one to fall yet. Cardinals didn't block out, and Brett Carnott puts in another 2 points, gets the rebounds and the put in. Fowler coming the other way, picks it up. Out to Jag. Roby collapsing on him with a via. Jag steps through it. He's going to get called for a travel. These high-pressure teams, because it's not their defense that's making the difference, it's kind of they're daring you to keep up with them, but they're used to playing at this pace. A team like us that wants to run as well, you can see things like this happen. This is a good first quarter for the Cardinals, guys. In fact, let's go a little further. This is a really good first quarter for the Cardinals, but we got to keep this thing close. Like I said, with a team like this, if you blink, all of a sudden there'll be another 30 points on the board. So the Cardinals, it's tremendous emotional fatigue that wears on you when you're not used to doing this. But this is what the Cardinals want to do. And Coach Carr, there's one sign of it. Coach Carr has to burn a timeout. That'll be the first time out of the game. Coach Carr going to talk things over with the Cardinals. We were in danger of a 10-second call. We were unable to get that ball up the floor. Back when Coach Carr was playing, I showed you that picture a little bit earlier. Let me throw it back up there. Well, there's the bracket again. I don't have my buttons labeled, folks. There you go. Once upon a time, that Okarche Warrior in 2007, averaging 21 points on a team that knocked Frontier off of their three-peat. Frontier was on a run. And Okarche and a Frontier both would just run you out of the gym. And that's what they're attempting to do here against the Cardinals. Quintana over to Saul. Saul up ahead to Jag. Jag looking up the court. Kick over to Caesar. Caesar knows he's got to get across the timeline. Goes up ahead to Saul. Little bit too hard. Just a little error. And here comes Okarche on the run. Kick over to Muggenberg. Muggenberg's easy 2 points for him. 6 points now for Muggenberg. The leading scorer in the state of Oklahoma in career scoring. And in somewhere in the 30s all time. Trying to get inside the top 30. Turnover by the Cardinals, and Okarche will be kicking it in from the sideline. They've got a double-digit lead, 29-18. These guys beat a decent Cherokee team 99-43 just a couple of days ago on Valentine's. Muggenberg again. There you go. Cardinals have got to be careful. These points, it'll feel like it's an exponential growth if we're not careful. Max puts in a quick two. Notice the Cardinals are not playing full court defense. Over to Roby. Roby looks to penetrate. Kick out. This guy's new. That's Court Summerall. Max gets the rebound. He's fouled by Avila. Oh, it's 36. 9-9-36 against Cherokee. Max is going to come out. Mason Nelson will come in. Mason over to Jag. Jag into a double team. Got to be careful. Oh, Roby just dove into Max. Dove into Jag, cutting him off from that ball. Good physical play here. Again, if these Warriors can make it through the Cardinals tonight, they're well on their way. I'm sorry, I can't say that with a straight face. They're well on their way to a three-peat. I don't know if anybody can derail them. Our camera woman extraordinaire, Ella Buller, is here tonight, keeping everything in frame. She gave me a look on that one, folks. She gave me a look. Nelson splits the double team, gets it to Fowler. Fowler into the corner. Oh, Saul's got to be careful. He'll throw it all the way up top. Caesar recovers it. Kirby tried to take it away. But then Caesar underneath for Saul. Saul puts it up and in. Boy, that's a circus play. That's Saul's first bucket. He has the free throw from earlier. Kirby from the corner. Boy, they're so fast. Muggenberg, another. And all of a sudden, Muggenberg's got 10. They just want to play this pace and just blow you out of the water. Nelson on the finger roll. Miss, but Fowler is there. Fowler puts it up and in. Muggenberg. Oh, Cardinals left him open. There he goes for 3. 13 for Muggenberg. Fowler over to Huffman. Huffman up ahead to Caesar. Saul tipping it around. He got fouled by somebody. Maybe Roby? Yeah, it is on Roby. That's his second. Second team foul on Okarche in the quarter. Yeah. By the way, Okarche will regularly play up to 13 guys. Oh, Saul's going to get called for a charge. That is Saul's second foul, too. That's what I said, Saul. Muggenberg's got it on the wing. Saul's out there on him. Over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson looking underneath for Carnot, and it'll go out of bounds. Cardinals behind Okarche by 12. Scratching and clawing, trying to stay in this game. Caesar picks it up in the double team. Over to Saul. Saul up ahead to Jag. Jag's got a wide open layup. We'll take it. Muggenberg attacking baseline. Kick up top. Roby around the way to Hendrickson. Hendrickson puts it up. It gets blocked. Notice these guys don't pout. If you take away one thing, here they come from another side. Caesar blocked Carnot's shot. Carnot didn't care. He comes down, kicks it over to Muggenberg, and Muggenberg puts in his 16th point. Ahead to Jag. Jag. That's going to be a blocking foul. Jag put it up and in. Are they going to give him the foul? Yep, they're going to give him the 2. Count it. Jag's got 10. He'll go to the line to shoot an and 1. And the foul goes on Carnot. That's his second. Jag has got 10 points now. And Jag puts it in. Jag's got 11. Muggenberg's bringing it down. He's got 16 now. Into Hendrickson. Saul pushes Hendrickson out a little bit. High post to Muggenberg. Muggenberg underneath. Shots up. It's a miss. Max has the rebound. Pinkerton has come in. That was him on the shot. Max over to Caesar. Caesar up ahead. Cardinals trying to match pace with Okarche. If they can score here, they can get this thing back to single digits. Caesar, beautiful looking shot, just rims out. Roby's got the rebound. Roby up ahead. Pinkerton underneath. Somebody's getting called for a block on that. Jag was there, and Gage Peters was there. It'll be Gage's first foul. Cardinals have 5 total fouls for the game, but 2 in the quarter. Saul's got 2. Nobody else has more than 1. And Pinkerton will go to the line. Pinkerton makes the first. Mason Barnett's in. Caesar is out. Rims in for Pinkerton. Hard to throw it in. Max has it. Max going against Roby. Avoids a double team. Up ahead to Jag. Cardinals got to be careful. They're going to be in danger of a 10-second. Up ahead to Gage, and Gage is going to get fouled, I think, by Kirby. Kirby's got 3. Kirby hung his head. He did not like that. Guarantee you Coach West not a fan of that one. I forgot to check, and I've had people ask me, did Coach West and Coach Carr play at the same time? Saul up ahead to Max. Oh, underneath. Do we have a foul? It's not a foul or we'd be shooting. Ball went out of bounds on the white shirts. I think Roby. Gosh, the effort level in this game is fantastic. Guys diving all over the place for the ball, playing hard every moment of the game. Just an absolute pleasure of a game to watch. Caesar looking, kicks over to Jag. Jag penetrates baseline into a double team. Hop step through it, out to Caesar. Caesar has it bounce around. Max tries to get the rebound, can't. Summerall gets the rebound. Here's Muggenberg. Muggenberg kicks it out to Summerall. Summerall for three, and there, drains it. Gosh, as good a scorer as Muggenberg is, what a passer he is. Oh, Muggenberg tips a pass. Jag's able to recover it. Jag out to Caesar. Caesar, double team, kick up top to Max. Max, stutter step, pivot, out to Mason Barnett. Barnett attacks into the lane. Oh, that was somebody slipped, but Cardinals get it quick, and Mason Barnett puts it up and in. Cardinals take advantage. Somebody slipped. I don't know if it's a sweat pedal or what. Feet went right out from under him. And the Cardinals use it to pull back within 13. Roby, kick out to Muggenberg. Muggenberg, boy, you don't hesitate at all with that guy. He will put that shot up in a moment. Miss on that one. Max has the rebound. Up ahead intended for Barnett, but Caesar gets the tip. Caesar puts it up. It's a miss. Muggenberg's got the rebound. Muggenberg up ahead, looking for Summerall. Summerall up and in. 15 points the difference. Cardinals trying to keep pace with Okarche, but Okarche's used to doing this, averaging 93 a game. Cardinals would like to be able to do that, but sure aren't used to it. Jag, baseline shot. Miss. Rebound by Hendrickson. Here comes Roby. Roby looking up ahead for Summerall. Summerall wide open in the corner. There goes Summerall. It's a miss. Caesar's got it. Caesar up ahead to Jag. Jag. Should be an easy two, and it is. Jug Huffman's got 13 points. He's liking this pace. He needs another 13 if the Cardinals are going to tie things up. Max tells Muggenberg he's not going to get a chance for that easy shot. He'll take his first foul. Muggenberg will get to go to line shooting two. That'll be Muggenberg's first 2 free throws. Boy, we all get to take a breath on that. What a game. Muggenberg makes the first. Subs in for both teams. Fowler's going to come in. Max will go to the bench. Muggenberg with the game-leading 17. Makes them both. He's got 18 now. Saul's second leading scorer. He's got 13 right now. Barnett over to Riley. Riley up the sideline. Double team. Oh, Riley, be careful. He gets it up to Jag. Jag to Saul. Saul puts it up and in. You can tell the Cardinals really want to play at this pace. They just can't get most opponents to try and play it. And the experience the Warriors have hold Muggenberg right through the middle. Woo, what a play. That ends the first half. The Cardinals doing their very best to try and keep up with number one Okarche. And defense is pretty even. Rebounding, Okarche's doing a really good job. Cardinals not quite as good at rebounding as Okarche is. But it's just, you can see the Warriors are so used to playing at this pace. What a game. Okay, let me run through what I've got for stats. I got to do some math. Let's see, 50 points in the first half, guys, for Okarche. 35 for the Cardinals. Okay, Kirby's got 6. Let's run through the Cardinals first. Let's do that. Mason's got 5 with 1 foul. Garza has 6 with 1 foul. Saul's got 5 with 2 fouls. Caesar has 2 with 1 foul. Gage has a foul. Jag leading the way for the Cardinals with 13, and Riley Fowler has 4. Okay, for Okarche, Kirby has 6, but he's got 3 fouls. Muggenberg leading the way for everybody. Let me total this back up again to see if I've got it right. Muggenberg's already at 20. Man, Muggenberg got most of that in that second quarter. Just really running. Okay. Totaled up, did my math, took a break. Here we go back again. Court Summerall's got 5. Brett Carnott has 6 and 2 fouls. Pinkerton has the 2 free throws. Kyson Avila has 2 fouls, no points. Easton Roby has 4 points and 2 fouls. And Colin Hendrickson has 5 points and 1 foul. All right, folks, I got to take a breath. I might have to puff on my inhaler a little bit. That was such an incredible half. 85 points between the two teams. We'll see what the second half holds. We'll take a quick break. Let me put up the bracket one more time. As you guys can see, Cardinals are probably on their way to a loss unless we have a miracle second half. This Okarche team is really something. So we'll be playing the loser of Moreland and Arapahoe Butler. I have not checked on that score, but I'll take a look at that. Oh, that game's almost tied at halftime. It's 22-23. So tremendous game going on there at Arapahoe Butler. Moreland. One more time for those of you who missed it in the first half. Hold on a second. I got to take our scoreboard off because their camera here just throws us for a loop. One more time in case you missed. There's Coach Carr from back in his playing days. 2007 All-Stater Tyler Carr playing here at Okarche. He's in their Hall of Honor with their other All-Staters. Another big honor, though. Let me shift gears on you here. I talked about it on Valentine's Day with Coach Barnes, but Turpin has the tremendous honor of announcing one of our students got academic All-State this year. Scout Rohrbaugh got academic All-State, which puts her as one of the top 100 students in the entire state of Oklahoma. Big congratulations to Scout. It's a huge honor for Scout, and the Cardinals are so proud of her. Community, whenever you see her, get a hold of the family. When you see her, grab her and tell her congratulations. Just a tremendous thing. Tremendous thing. That makes her the 5th All-Stater all-time for Turpin and the 4th since 2020. I put the stats into AI and had all of the schools across Oklahoma and ranked them based on student population versus how many academic All-Stars they have. In doing so, the Turpin ranks third all time. Ranks third since 2020 in terms of the number of All-Staters we've had in just these last 6 years. So, boy, howdy. A lot going on good at Turpin. Our choir was at Guyman today for districts. I have not heard how the results went for districts. All right. We've got under 4 minutes left to go. Let's all take a break. Let's get ready for this second half, and let's see just how many points these two teams can score between them here in the second half. All right, here we go for the second half. Starters for the Cardinals coming out on the second half for the third quarter. Max Garza, Saul Alvarado, Cesar Quintana, Gage Peters, and Jag Huffman. Looks like the starters for both teams. There's Hendrickson, Roby, Muggenberg, Kirby, and Carnot. Kirby from the corner. There's another three for Kirby. That's 9 for Kirby. Cardinals get it in quick. There's the double team. Max He throws it off of Roby. It's out of bounds, and the Cardinals will try again. Well, you got to be careful. When you pick the ball up that close to the baseline, you're in dangerous territory. Max knew that and bounced it off of Roby's hand. Caesar fakes it. Oh, picks it up. Back to Max. Cardinals got to be careful. Get this thing up the floor in a hurry. Oh, Gage behind the back. No look pass. Max is able to recover it. Cross court. Jag's wide open. Jag in for three. Jag really responding well to this pace. He's got 16 now. Roby for three. And Roby drains it. That's 7 for Roby. Max into Jag. Long pass stolen by Carnot. That's what Okarche will do. They'll lull you into it and then take away that pass. Tipped. Off the miss, rebound ends up with Caesar. Caesar into a pile of people. Muggenberg comes away with the loose ball. Muggenberg, Euro step, up and in. Gosh, tremendous play by Muggenberg. You can see why he'll be playing D1 ball next year for UCO. Saul picks it up. He's in a double team. Got to get rid of it. Max has it. Max up ahead to Caesar. Caesar's got a wide open path to the bucket. Up, bounces around and in. Roby gets in deep, misses on his first one, but puts it in on the next. I want to point out something just to try and illustrate how fast these guys play. Max picks it up. Now he gets it over to Gage. Gage into the middle for Saul. Saul up ahead for Caesar. Caesar in a hurry. To Jag. Jag puts it up and in. Who's taking a timeout? Coach Carr taking a timeout. Just the second timeout of the game. When we come back from this timeout, after one of these buckets or a turnover, I want us to do a little quick exercise. We're going to see just how long it takes Okarche before they put up their first shot. You know, there's a lot of discussion in Oklahoma about whether or not you need a shot clock. And there are teams, especially at 2A, once you hit the playoffs, they slow the game down. They'll slow it down to a crawl. They will hold the ball. They'll go to play and keep away, sometimes even in the first half. And so from 3A on up, they're going to go to a shot clock. Okarche has those shot clocks. They have them installed right now. We'll show you. Up above the goal, you can see that shot clock there installed. So Okarche's ready for it. It will be a voluntary thing. If the two teams agree, if the coaches want to do it, you can play it below 3A, but from 3A on up, they will have to play shot clocks going forward. Small schools like Turpin, it can be a real challenge because you do have to have a dedicated staff person who's just running that shot clock during a game. Okay, here's Okarche. 3 passes, and Muggenberg with a shot, up and in. Notice how fast that offensive possession is. Cardinals, Saul, up ahead to Jag. Jag attacks, puts it up. It's a miss. Muggenberg's got the rebound. Now watch. Let's count it out. 2,000, 3,000. Here's Roby. 4,000, and the shot's up. Less than 5 seconds getting down the floor. Foul will be on Max. That is his second. 105 points scored in this game, and we aren't even halfway through the third quarter yet. Roby makes the one, makes the free throw. Roby bounces this next one off the rim, gets poked away by Muggenberg, and Roby gets a chance for a second chance after the miss. And Max throws it to Gage. Coach Carr is saying, why is that out of bounds? You can throw it when you're on the baseline. You can pass it between teammates on the baseline. You can throw a pass when you're on the baseline. Coach Carr is asking right now. Oh, Max stepped over the line. That's what happened. Max stepped over the line and then threw it to his teammate. Okarche throws into Carnot. Folks, that's what that pressure will do. I told you when it was a single-digit game, still in the second quarter, I told you, you blink and all of a sudden Okarche's up by 30. Well, we blinked and Okarche is up by 26. Fowler throwing it to the sideline. Caesar gives it back to Riley. Jags got it. Over to Caesar. Caesar going against Avia. Back to Saul. Hendrickson steps out with Saul. A Jag in the corner for Gage. Back to Gage from Saul. Double team. Cardinals working the ball around. Fowler going baseline, and Muggenberg stepped in front of a pass intended for Saul, poked it out of bounds. Cardinals really going determined on that possession. Ran some time off the clock. And they'll get the ball back after it was poked out of bounds by Muggenberg. Caesar, fall away jumper. Boy, that is pretty. Caesar puts it in. Cardinals knocking on the door of 50 points in the third quarter. Only thing is, Okarche's knocking on the door of 70. Roby from the outside. It's a miss. Fowler's got the rebound. Out to Jag. Jag way up ahead to Caesar. Caesar hits Riley coming down the floor in a hurry. Out to Saul. Saul cuts against the grain. Kick out. Caesar wide open. Out of Jag. Jag, quick trigger. There we go. 3 points for Jag. That leads all the Cardinals, and Jag has 21. But then Jag on the other end picks up his first foul. Folks, there's a lot of fun to see in this game. The Cardinals, you can see, really like this pace and are wanting to run it. We're just not totally used to it. But players like Jag really responded well to the pace. Oh, Muggenberg, alley-oop. And that is, I'll have to take some time to do the math on how much Muggenberg has now. He's really starting to pile it up. Mason coming the other way. It's a miss. Saul fighting for the rebound. He's got it. It'll go out of bounds. Ooh. Let me count up where Muggenberg's at. He's got 16 on field goals, another 9 on three-pointers, 27 for Muggenberg now. Muggenberg for 3, and now he's got 30. Riley in the middle. Blocking foul on Muggenberg. That'll be that. As hard as Muggenberg plays, and he's around there and poking the ball away. Folks, that's Muggenberg's first foul. What a player. Max into Mason. Hendrickson steps out on Mason. They bring up a quick double team to him, but Mason turns and chucks it towards Saul, but Saul needs to be about 7 foot tall to catch that one. This pace, man, it will keep your adrenaline pumping. Mason Nelson comes in. Barnett will go to the bench. Muggenberg left open for 3. That one's off. Caesar's got the rebound. Caesar out to Saul. Saul looking over for Mason Nelson, but has to get it back to Caesar. Caesar up to Jag. Jag into the front court to Mason Nelson. Nelson holding on to it. Finds Max underneath. Up and in. Oh, my, oh, my. Let's see if we got that. Yep, that's the charge. Good hustle that Max picks up his third foul. I think that was Sumrall who drew the foul. Roby from outside to miss. Muggenberg's there. Another 2 for Muggenberg. That's 32 now for Muggenberg. Jag. Quick catch, turn over to Nelson. Nelson, in a hurry, up ahead. Picks it up. Tries to throw it over Roby. Roby's got too good a reach. Saul goes against Muggenberg, gets him to pick it up. Muggenberg's got his dribble if he wants to use it. He was looking underneath and threw it out of bounds. He had Roby and Carnot down underneath. He tried to rifle him in there. Okarche up by 28. Alex Alvarado's going to come in for the first time. Let's see, who else just came in? Caesar came back. No, that Gage just came back in. Oh, Alex tried to throw it over the top on a lob pass to Jag. Let me see. Let's see who that was. That was Jag Huffman. That lob pass wouldn't work. Shot from outside's a miss. Roby comes up to the rebound. And the Warriors almost have 80. Told you they haven't scored less than 80 against a Class A opponent. Something tells me they'll get at least 3 more points. Saul tried for an NBA move there. Just kept on moving that pivot foot over and over, and eventually the referee said, nah, that's too many, Saul. Turnover. Okarche will throw it to the side. Coach Carr says, okay, Coach West, I get it. And so Coach Carr goes to the bench and brings in the Cardinals' second team. Mason Barnett, Wyatt Brown, Carter Strong, Remington Lozar, and Mason Nelson. Roby into the corner. Summerall up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson puts up the finger roll. It's a miss. Shot underneath. Rebound. Muggenberg has it. Puts in another 2. Muggenberg has 20 points just in field goals. Barnett can't get the pass over the top of Hendrickson. Hendrickson gets the steal. And then coming the other way, Coach West is going to go ahead and start working down the bench. Muggenberg's done for the night. He's got, let's total this up, 20 points on the floor, 12 points behind the three-point line for 32, and then another 2. So 34 for Muggenberg. And we won't see him again. So, folks, you had your chance to watch one of the all-time best scorers in Oklahoma history tonight. There's a lot to learn from there. There's a lot of inspiration. Young players watching this, a lot of people think you got to go the Steph Curry route. You got to shoot deep or you got to shoot crazy shots. Muggenberg, tremendous body control, attacked the basket, passed it as many times as he could, but took the scoring opportunities that he had and piled up 34 points. Hendrickson's done for the night. Brown out to Nelson. Nelson going at Summerall. Here's Carter Strong. He's going against Macklin Smith. We'll have a foul underneath on. What'd they call that on? Oh, that is on Ryan Mayo. That's his first. Summerall's done for the night. Pinkerton's in for him. Remington makes it. Cardinals trailing Okarche by 30. This game, Okarche will go and play the winner of the Arapahoe Butler Mortland game. Oh, bounce around and around and around and in. I missed who made that one. Oh, that was Mayo. There's Mayo off a turnover. Ball gets turned over again. Here's Mason Nelson coming the other way in a hurry. Poked away by Avila. Cardinals will throw it in underneath the bucket. Wyatt Brown's down there. Alex Alvarado is in for the Cardinals. Lozar's got it. Out to Barnett. Avila challenging. Alex Alvarado goes baseline. Spin move. It's going against Kroner. And Kroner might have fouled him. Alex Alvarado's going to get to shoot 2. It is on Kroner. The Cardinals will face the loser of the Arapahoe Butler Moreland game. Let's see what's going on with that game. Arapahoe Butler has a 4-point lead. Alvarado misses the free throws. Avila from deep, tipped around. It's a miss, and then it's put in. Smith makes the shot right before the end of the quarter, And Okarche leads 84-49. 35 points difference between two games. I told you, no Class A team has been able to hold Okarche under 80 this year. And Okarche keeps the streak alive. Now, Okarche, I told you they average 93 points a game, almost 94 points a game. They've only scored 103 times this year. And Coach West has a policy. They're not going to score over 100 unless it's Calumet or unless the game is close. Now, I don't know what Okarche and Calumet have with each other. But Calumet's right down the road. They won state in basketball last year in Class B. Okarche won state in Class A. The two, I think, have quite the rivalry going back and forth with each other. But against everybody else who's not called Calumet, Okarche will hold the ball rather than score 100. They did that against Cherokee. They hit 99 with 5 minutes left on the clock on Friday, and then, on Saturday, on Valentine's Day, and then just held the ball for the remainder of the game to let the clock run. Ball's thrown away, stolen by Macklin Smith. Smith misses it. Try for a tip, and Nelson came from out of bounds to grab the ball. You can't do that. You can't be the first person to touch the ball whenever you came from out of bounds. Okarche will throw it in. Avila looking underneath. That is Cody Andres. But around there comes Kroner. And Kroner has to go off his leg and out of bounds. Gage Peters is going to go back in. Daniel Ponce, by the way, has come in. Mason Nelson goes to the bench. Gage Peters goes back in. So on the floor for the Cardinals, you got Mason Barnett, Daniel Ponce, Gage Peters, Wyatt Brown, and Carter Strong. Brown back to Gage. Gage looking underneath for Ponce. Ponce trying to get it out to Brown, loses it, got tipped away. Here's Avila coming hard for a layup. Up and in for Avila. That's his first points of the game. Oh, Brown lost it, but recovered it. Barnett attacking. Underneath for Ponce. Ponce, kick out to Gage. Gage holds it up top. Ryan Mayo on him. High post to Carter Strong. And Gage back out to Barnett. Carter calling for it on the backside wing. There goes Carter. Oh, off the front of the rim. Ponce fighting for it underneath with Macklin Smith, but the ball ends up with the white shirts. Here comes a three. It's a miss. Kroner trying to get it. Gage Peters with an athletic play. Kroner tried to bounce it off his knees, and Gage jumped right over it. Cardinals come away with the steal. Oh, and then Barnett was looking for Strong on the wing and threw it away. Avila, kick out to Smith. Smith attacks, back to Avila. Avila from the corner, bounced around and up and in. Avila's got 5 points in the quarter. And the Warriors working on 90 points. Barnett to Gage in the corner. Gage picks it up. Gets it to Brown. Brown in a double team trying to get it to Gage. And Gage bounces it off. Ryan Mayo. Nope. Gage touched the sideline. Cardinals have taken a lot of risks with double teams, and at times they've been able to play through it, but they've taken a big risk when you're letting the other team double team. Kroner, kick across. Woo, good ball movement around the outside of the three-point line. Kroner's going to go for a three. Off. Underneath to Smith. Smith puts it up and in. Gage picks it up above the three-point line, over to Brown on the wing. Brown attacks towards the baseline, picks it up. That's where it gets crazy. You pick that thing up in a double team, and now the Cardinals have a loose ball and can't recover it. Up ahead, quick to Avila, and Avila can't hold on to it and just about joins the cheerleading squad. Coach West goes even deeper down the bench. Let's see who's coming in now. Awesome. Walker is in. There's two number 44, so I'm just going to pick one of them. Colton Wright. Jake Henderson is in. I know there's two 44s, though, on their roster. I just don't know which one. Pinkerton is still in. A loose ball. Ponce gets tied up with Austin Walker. And we still got 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left to go in this game. As fast as they're playing, it feels like that clock just slows down when you're playing at this kind of pace. Strong has the pass after Daniel Ponce gets the rebound. Gage Peters picks it up over to Carter Strong. Carter attacks until he gets to that double team, picks it up, gets it back out to Gage. Gage attacks, draws the double team, kick out to Carter. Back to Gage. Looking for Daniel Ponce, but the pass is just too high. Ponce can't hang on to it. The Warriors have the ball back. Cardinals were substituting. So the referee was going to give the ball to Okarche and had to wait. So restart the play. Okarche comes down. 4.5 left to go on the clock. Summerall's back in. Cardinals got to watch him from outside. He can really shoot out there. Not sure if Okarche will be taking too many threes. Henderson. Oh, here we go. They proved me wrong. It's a miss. Mason Nelson's got the rebound. He got fouled. That's the first foul of the fourth quarter. I don't think the referees are too interested in calling a bunch of fouls. That's Henderson's first. Brown over to Nelson. Nelson picks it up high. Look underneath for Alex Alvarado. And Alvarado, what a tremendous pass that was. Nelson found Alex wide open underneath. Summerall looks to answer with a quick three. It's a miss. Cardinals didn't block out. And Pinkerton comes away with the rebound. And Okarche kicking the ball around. Gets an extra possession out of the deal. Pinkerton to Summerall. Over to Crittenberg. Back to Crittenberg. Into the corner for Henderson. And Okarche moving it around. And Summerall's going to take a long three. It's a miss. Pinkerton gets the rebound. And here we go again. Summerall's going to go for another three, and he'll drain it. That's his second three-pointer of the game. Archie knocking on the door of the 99. That's where they normally stop. Nelson pulls up for three. It's a miss. Ends up all the way back out in Mason's hands. He gets his own rebound. The Cardinals work it around, and Alex Alvarado, spin move, puts it up off the glass, and he'll go to the line shooting two. Who's that foul on? That'll be on Austin Walker. Alvarado puts in the first. Gage is back in. Carter Strong will go to the bench. Missed by Alex. Rebound by Pinkerton. Pinkerton coming the other way. Pinkerton kicks out to Summerall. Summerall wants to get this thing right up to 99 if he can. He's been taking a bunch of threes. Kick out to Pinkerton. He'll put that three up. Another miss. Cardinals fighting for the rebound. Alex Alvarado's got it. Outlet to Gage. Gage brings it up. 2.5 left to go. Looks like Arapahoe Butler's going to win, and we'll be playing Moreland. It's not final yet, but it's inching closer and closer to a final score there at Arapahoe Butler. Summerall going for three. Drains it. No doubt about it. Court Summerall wants that three. And now Okarche's within 2 of that magic 99. Brown for three. It's a miss. And a rebound by Jake Henderson. Henderson looking underneath for Summerall. Summerall, turnaround jumper. Off. And Henderson's going to get a foul reaching over the top and trying to push through Gage to get to the ball. Cardinals had the ball. 1:40 left to go. Kick over to Remington. Back up to Wyatt. Pass over to Gage. Gage to Mason. And we'll have a foul on Austin Pinkerton. That's his first.
Austin Pinkerton is first personal fourth team foul on Chicken and Pork Cardinals. Number 1, Mason Barnett.
Mason into Wyatt. Oops. Mason bounced it off of Remington's chin. Wyatt tries to take it away. Pinkerton holds on to it. Underneath for Summerall. Summerall. Nice looking pass to Andres, but Andres can't make anything out of it. I think he'll get fouled and go to the line.
Fouls on number 11, Mason Nelson.
It'll be on Mason Nelson. That is his first foul. Andres makes the first. Missed the second. Remington's got it. Up to Wyatt. Will the Cardinals try to score one more time? Mason picks it up. Over to Wyatt. Barnett goes up, can't get it to go. Barnett tries to save it, but it was last touch by Okarche. It bounced on the end line, so the Cardinals maintain possession. Ball gets taken away from Ponce. Summerall's got it, and that's going to end the game. Summerall's going to hold it up top. Cardinals will let him, and the clock's going to run down. Cardinals will take the loss. Well, that finished it off. Cardinals lose the closest 46-point game that you'll ever watch. This was a 15-point game at half, folks. 50-35 at halftime. Cardinals played a fantastic first quarter, did not get embarrassed by this Okarche team. But man, oh man, you got to see what number 1 looked like, folks. I would be shocked if anybody knocks them off as they make their way through the tournament. We'll be watching for them and cheering for these guys. Just a tremendous team, tremendous performance by Muggenborg. Anyway, let me run through the points. Mason Barnett, 5 points. Max Garza, 6. Remington Lozar, 1 free throw. Saul Alvarado, 5. Cesar Quintana, 6. Jag Huffman led the way for the Cardinals. 12 points on the floor. 6 points behind the three-point line and another 3 from the free throw line. Well, we got something going on here.
That's why I'm discussing the parts of the West from 1984 to 1994. During that time, these teams won the state tournament in 1989, 90, and 91. Coach Arms coach, our next guest. Please welcome home, Okarche Warrior, Barry Schwartz. Barry graduated from Okarche in 1991 as valedictorian. During his basketball career at Okarche, he built the basketball team in the state tournament in 91. He was the 1989 Class A state tournament MVP, the Class A state scoring leader in 1991, and was an all-state and academic all-state. Barry went on to have a very successful basketball career at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. One other accolade from Barry is that he has held the Okarche basketball career scoring record of 2,674 points for 35 years. Tonight, that record was broken by Jen Muggenberg.
We got to be here. Muggenberg broke Schwartz's scoring record.
Hey, Coach Norris, we would be honored if you would pass the torch and present Jeff this.
2,675 points was the record. Muggenboro broke it tonight. Well, it was fun to be here for.
Jim, and I got over still then they did. I was 10 years old, not for watching the basketball. 10 years old. That's 65 years ago. And 65 years. This is the best part I've ever seen. This young man here.
Muggenberg tonight finishes with 34 points and now is Okarche's all-time scoring leader. We're not sure. We think that number 3 on the list, by the way, is a certain Coach Tyler Carr.
Academic, all-American, somebody else is the same place recognize is a guy who played for me in the 80s and was an outstanding player for us. And his nickname, February 88, his nickname was Beast Mode. If he comes to the game, he's the warrior of heart. Big Okarche, welcome to Chip Purdue.